Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Didan Muhammad Fadil, and for this occasion, I will try to fill my nil exam about semiotics. So this is I take semiotic from Charles Sanders Peirce. So here we go. In human life in this world, communication is a very important thing, mandatory. This is because humans are a social creature who of course interact with each other, need each other. Without communicating or communication, people will never understand what they are aiming for at each other. Symbol is a means used to communicate in a non-verbal way, which includes sign with a certain meaning. The definition of a sign, according to Charles Sanders Peirce's view, is a concept that is used as a means or material for analysis, in which a sign contains various meanings as a result of interpreting the message from a sign. This definition from Charles Sanders Peirce is the basis for the study of semiotics in communication. Symbols or sign are signs that is included in the study of semiotics, which indicates a situation that explains the meaning of an object around us. Semiotics is the science of sign. According to Charles Sanders Peirce, semiotics is the study of sign and everything related to the sign themselves. Peirce or Charles Sanders Peirce categorized semiotic analysis into three things. Namely, the first is representamen or ground, the second is object, and the third is interpretan. When these categories are known as trichotomy relation in semiotics, this relationship is known as semiosis, where semiosis is the process of interpreting a sign that starts from a basic called representamen or ground. The refers to an object and ends with the interpretan process. Of the three categories above, Peirce subdivides each into three categories. Based on Peirce representation, signs are divided into quasi-sign, sin-sign, and legi-sign categories. Quasi-sign is the quality of a sign. The sin-sign is the actual existence of a sign. Meanwhile, legi-sign is the meaning or norm contained in a sign itself. So for the background or photo, there is a type of combined symbolic communication between verbal and non-verbal. The verbal form in question is a symbol with a form or type of writing, where the writing contains meaning. Apart from the verbal form, the T sign in the image or photo above is also presented through colors and black lines, which also contain meaning. The following is a presentation of Charles Sanders Peirce semiotic analysis based on representation Object and interpretation. The object is color, line, writing, and the interpretant yellow is interpreted as a sign, warning, or danger. Black on the writing and the borders interpreted as a sign of danger. Border lines on traffic symbols are interpreted as a sign of a dangerous or vulnerable location. The word dead end is interpreted as dead end. In semantics, each word has various meanings. Not only has only one meaning, same goes for the sign that says dead end. As we know, the word dead is interpreted in Indonesian, of course, alone has the meaning of dead or dying. Meanwhile, the word end has meaning and, but if put together, it is impossible for us to represent it as the end from death. However, the word dead end here is interpreted generally, namely as the word dead end, which is why so many ordinary people don't know or are not familiar with the sign. In conclusion, the right thing about dead end in the about interpreted as a dead end. Therefore, it can be concluded that in dead end traffic sign there is a trichotomy semiosis process between a representation, object, and interpretant, where the sign that appears such as color, black lines, and writing each have a linkage. So the conclusion is the communication is divided into two categories, namely verbal communication and non-verbal communication. In delivery, verbal communication can be in oral or written form. Meanwhile, non-verbal communication can take the form of colors, sign or symbols, sounds, and so on. For now, that message are contained in traffic sign symbol. Semiotic studies put forward by Charles Sanders with reference to semiotic process of the trichotomy of representation, object, and interpretant. So that's it. Maybe I can say about semiotics from Charles Sanders Peirce view. Maybe I have doing some bad word about my English is sorry. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.